Hello and welcome to the Daily Brown Bag. Today we're going to be talking about how much you should spend on a white-labeled SEO program. I'm Chad Hill and I'm joined by Adam Stetzer.
Yeah, good morning, Chad. Welcome to the Brown Bag. Yeah, this is a common topic we get from members of our SEO reseller community. They're wanting to know how much white-label SEO should really cost, and it really leads into a whole strategy discussion, Chad, about what your pricing should be for your client and what that small business client who's coming to you for SEO services is really able to pay. And it kind of brings into focus the whole issue of selling them SEO versus other products as well as their time horizon. So I think the first point to be made here when you're thinking about pricing, when you're looking at white label SEO programs and you're thinking about what that small business can really pay, is that SEO is absolutely a long-term investment. It should be something that's ongoing, that you're going to be nurturing and maintaining over time. This is not one of those quick hit, quick fix type products. And I think that is probably a mistake that a lot of people first make when they're getting into the white label SEO space. Maybe they haven't sold SEO products before, they're working with a partner who doesn't help them work on expectations. And this is related to the cost issue, Chad, because you can't really address cost and how much people will pay for SEO services without talking about the return on investment. Now, this is not to say there won't be short-term goals for your SEO project. Of course there will be, and people are always wanting to see the deliverables and what you're doing and that you have a professional service, and they're wanting to have some comfort that it's working. So we often talk about this, Chad, what do people want to see at that 90-day point? You can never promise they'll have page 1 rankings, but you do want to show that there is some treatment and there is some response, keywords are moving, we're doing all the work that we promised, it's professional, it's great content marketing, all the things that we talk about for real SEO. The other thing I want to get into here, Chad, when we talk about how much should a white label SEO program really cost, is the survey that we did in December. This was a great survey. I'm really pleased with the numbers that you guys pulled together. In our online marketing trends survey, we revealed that the most in-demand product is still SEO, with 67% of respondents saying SEO is the top service that is most in demand, followed by web development at 64% and then social media. Yet we also heard that they really want their services to be $500 a month or less. So it really begs the question, with people having a lot of demand and maybe understanding the time horizon, maybe not, but still being a little confused, Chad, about what that white label SEO service should cost.
Right, and Adam, I think the main thing here is that whenever we're talking about a reseller program, a white-labeled SEO program, really there obviously is the wholesale cost, and then there's the retail cost that you're going to pay. And so the survey that we did was really getting to what is the retail price point that a small business might want to pay. And as you said, it's somewhere between $500 and $2,500, and definitely skewing on the lower end. So basically what that means is that there's not a lot of money out there. Small businesses can't make huge investments like a large corporation can, where they can hire a boutique PR firm and spend thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on fantastic videos and all the other things that they're able to do because their budget's much larger. We're working with very small budgets, so that really kind of begs the question, like, what can you do to maximize their return on investment, even if it is a relatively small investment? And there's a couple different ways to approach it. There are definitely still some companies out there, more often than not necessarily a white-labeled program. Typically, these are smaller boutique one-man shop type consulting firms where they come in and they're very much focused on on-site SEO. And I think Adam, that's one of those things where we've been through this many times. We start with on-site SEO as well, and there are many people who say, all you need to do is on-site SEO. But 8 times out of 10, you're going to make those changes. You will see some incremental improvements, but you're going to want more because it's hasn't really done enough to build your domain authority. And so you're going to want to seek other ways to create content, to promote your website, and then earn backlinks, which builds domain authority and moves up. So in addition to that consulting model, there's really the white-labeled ongoing retainer program that we've developed, which is all about identifying a standard set of activities that we know have the best chance of getting a website to move up in the rankings. Can't guarantee it, but looking across a portfolio of hundreds of accounts, we're able to see that what things can we do to move that account up in the rankings, more traffic, more leads. And then the other sort of side benefit is that the way we've taken our product with Real SEO, we're now able to take a white-labeled program and make it much closer to what a boutique agency might be able to do, because we can add in contact, and we can actually promote it to a real audience. So these are things that are really important. So Adam, I think when you're looking at, again, budgets are tight, but when you're looking at one great thing about a white labeled SEO program is that you're able to accomplish and gain the economies of scale, leverage the technology that we can put in, and then of course the expertise to get more, to make your dollars go further than if you had to do this yourself, and learn and invest in the infrastructure to be able to do white label SEO on an ongoing basis.
Well, great. Well, those are excellent tips. And the last point I'll make, Chad, is that if you're working with a client who's really confused about this and has not done any digital marketing at all, I always recommend starting with PPC. It's the simplest product compared to SEO or social media, has the most direct return on investment. They'll definitely say the leads are too expensive over time, but it'll move them into the digital marketing space most gracefully, and then you can later move them towards a white label SEO product, something a little more sophisticated with a higher return on investment but a longer time horizon after they kind of understand how things work. Well, that's our brown bag for this morning. We really appreciate you joining us, and we'd ask that you subscribe because we'd love to see you back here and share another video with you.